Hello everyone. Doing a recent vinyl update. I had not planned on doing a vinyl update this week because I've been making so many videos for contest responses, but I've just gotten so much crap this week that I wanted to go ahead and do a video before it got out of hand, and I don't like making these videos too long. So I went to a new place this week. It's an antique mall that I had been to several years ago, and back then they just really did not have any cool records. But it's like, they have booths set up, and there was a new booth in there, and I found some awesome stuff really cheap. So I've got a stack here. I got some records in the mail and went to my other local record store. So I've got a stack here. This is just from last week. I want to thank everyone that subscribed this week, and it's been really inspiring to see some VC legends subscribe to the channel. I'm doing this channel because of what you guys did. You inspired me. Anyway, I just want to get to showing the records because I've got some really cool stuff to share. These first two are not from the antique mall. These are from one of my go-to record shops. Playing in the background right now, McCoy Tyner, Sante. This is so awesome. I love this record. It's sort of African themed. A lot of flute, a lot of congas. I had never heard this one from McCoy Tyner. It is so awesome. I'm so glad I got this. Highly recommended. I got this for $9. It's in great shape on the Blue Note label. This is an original on the Blue Note. $9. Great percussion, sort of free jazz. Really dug it. This is the most expensive record I bought, and I actually got this today got the McCoy Tyner today and got this one today. I thought twice about it because it was so expensive, but I had never seen this, or an original UK pressing of this. Again, I'm sure it's not super hard to find, but the shops around here, you just don't see this every day, so I went ahead and bit the bullet. This is an original UK pressing of Magazine, Real Life, debut album from Post-Punk Legends magazine on the Virgin label. All is in very good condition, plays perfect. I've already spun it about twice. One of my favorite, post-punk albums, and to see it there in this shape, to be an original, I just couldn't leave it there. So this is a great find for me. This came in the mail this week. These next few came in the mail. I'm sort of still going through a big Krautrock phase. Well, I've been going through a Krautrock phase for about 4 or 5 years now, but definitely getting into certain bands. I've been showing a lot of this lately. Amandul, this is the debut Phallus D, seminal Krautrock album. This, of course, is a reissue, but I think this may be my favorite. I really like Yeti too, but this is just so cool. What a great debut, and to think it's their debut album. This came in the mail. Well, we'll do a few more Krautrock. This is, I really want to get Katzen music, but I've not been able to get it yet, but I did get Flammende Herzen by Michael Rother of Neu! Michael Rother was in an early version of Kraftwerk, and I believe he was either in Cluster, maybe Cluster and Harmonia, I don't know. Godfather of Krautrock, Michael Rother. Can's drummer, Jake Lieberzett. I can't say the last name, it's too German for me. Can's drummer plays drums on this, and Can's drummer is probably my favorite drummer ever, and he just really adds a lot to these songs. These are very cinematic songs. I think that I am partial to Michael Rother's next album, Katzen Music, but this one is really great, and it's produced by the great Connie Plank. Did a lot of Can and Kraftwerk stuff. This is great. Reissue, 4 Men with Beards. Another reissue, Krautrock, seminal work, Faust 4. This is a Capitol reissue on 180 gram. This is the first piece of Faust vinyl I own. Love this album from beginning to end. Really love the song Jennifer. Great song. Getting into some jazz and soul. Sam Adams, Winter Lager, just came on the shelves this week here in Tennessee. Was glad to get that. Also, the new Wax Poetics with my man Madlib on the cover. Cool Perk. This is a really good issue of Wax Poetics. They're always really good, but turned me on to a couple of really good bands so far. Jazz. This also came in the mail this week. Alice Coltrane, Journey in Satchidananda with Pharoah Sanders. Of course, this is probably Alice's masterpiece in my opinion. Very atmospheric. This has been shown a lot, so I'll spend a lot of time on that. Glad to own it. Okay, now we're getting to the finds at the craft mall that I had found. Most of these, yeah, the rest of these except for one I got at the craft mall. These are some things that I would not normally buy, but they were so cheap that I couldn't leave them there. So the first one, this is an awesome find. $3. Carla Thomas. Debut album on Stax Records. This is an original. Got this for $3. The cover's in really great shape. The record itself, there's a few scuffs, but it didn't skip any. I mean, it's not in perfect shape, and it played great. I was so excited to see that. I'm a big Stax Records fan, so couldn't leave that there for $3. I don't know if this person in this booth didn't know what they had. I think they clearly, from these next few picks, used to be a DJ in the late 80s, early 90s. This is another one. This one is Beat to Hell. The record itself is fine, but this is a Impulse sampler. The Impulse, the jazz label. I had never seen this before. I couldn't really get any information on it, so I don't really know much about this record, but it has Pharoah Sanders, John Coltrane, Alice Coltrane, John Clemmer, Ahmad Jamal, Milt Jackson, Archie Sheep. This is Shep. This is fantastic. This was really good. They got this for $4, I think, $4 or $5, and it plays great. It is an original. It is, like I said, the cover is beat, but it plays great. So anytime I see like an Impulse record, I'm gonna pick it up. These are some hip hop records that are not that easy to find. Eric B. and Rakim, The In Crowd, single, 12-inch. Side A, Move the Crowd. Side B, Paid in Full, with a remix of Paid in Full. This is an original. That is for $3. The cheapest. I started looking some of these up just out of curiosity. I don't sell my records. Like, I have no interest in reselling these for any money. But the cheapest thing I found of this was, I think, $20 on eBay. Got it for $3. The song itself is great, and the remixes are awesome. So I was so glad to get this. Huge Eric B. and Rakim fan. And plus, all these next ones I'm going to show are not that easy to find. Curtis Blow, The Breaks, $3. Got this with the instrumental of The Breaks. This is a classic 12-inch single. This is an original. Seminal hip hop. So again, I think the guy in the booth was a DJ, which I am buying all these hip hop records and all these things. I have a fantasy of being a DJ one day. Like, in my fantasy, it'll be like my son's 10th, 11th birthday party, and he'll be having all his friends over from middle school, and the DJ will be sick and he can't make it at the last minute, and my son and wife will be like, "What do we do?" I'll be like, "I've got this. I've got this." That's what I dream of one day. That's why I buy these hip hop and dance records. This one is extremely rare. Beastie Boys, Body Moving single from 1998. Hello Nasty. Cheapest one online I found of this was $40. I got it for $3. It's in perfect shape. This is a great Beasties song. Hello Nasty was the first Beasties album that I bought, so I really like it. These next two, I would not normally buy these, but again, couldn't leave them there. Fatboy Slim, 12-inch Praise You, and Fatboy Slim, 12-inch of the Rockefeller Skank. Check it out now, The Funk Show Brother. That song. Not a huge Fatboy Slim fan, he's okay, but again, I looked these up online and they're going for $15, $20, got them for $3. So, a few others. These are all from the Antique Mall. getting into some stuff that I would buy normally. Zappa and the Mothers, Roxy and Elsewhere. This is a beat copy, but it's in really good shape. It's a double album. I listened to all of it, did not skip. This is really good, really funny preambles. Love Zappa talking to the audience. This, I never even heard of this before, and I only bought it because it said produced by Jimi Hendrix. It's Cat Mother and the All Night Newsboys. The Street Giveth and the Street Taketh Away. This is just a great rock and roll album. I did not know, I'm just going to admit it, I did not know that Jimi Hendrix produced any albums. It played great. The covers beat, but it played great, so glad to have that. A few others, I don't want this to be too long. Got Public Image Limited, 2nd edition. I've shown that I have Metal Box before, but I saw this there again for $3 or $4, and plays great. So I did not have it on vinyl. I had this on CD, but this is great. A few more from the record mall. King Crimson's Beat. This was a lot better than I thought it would be. I really thought that 80s King Crimson would go the way of so many other 80s bands, and they kind of did. There is a pop sensibility on this album, but the last song in particular, Requiem, is incredible. Just going for it. Everyone's hitting their instrument and soloing as hard as they can. 2 James Brown albums I found. I got You I Feel Good. This is plays great. Didn't skip one time. It's actually in pretty good shape, and what can you say? I'm a huge James Brown fan. I'll buy anything that says James Brown on it as long as it's reasonable. This is another one, Cold Sweat. Got both these for $3 a piece. This is an original. I mean, you can see there it's kind of beat, but I mean, I don't see, around here, I don't see too many James Brown records. I mean, from this era. You'll see some of the 70s and late 70s, 80s stuff you want to avoid, but you don't see too many 50s and 60s James Brown records here, so I was so excited to get those. Best of Johnny Taylor on Stax, to go with my Carla Thomas on Stax. This is sort of a compilation of my man Johnny there. This is great. I'd had this before and lost it, but I have it again. So this is great. And lastly, last one from the record mall, Callion. It just said reggae on it, or reggae something, and the cover was sort of offensive and interesting, so I thought, well, I should check this out. I did not like this at all. I won't waste any time on it. It was $3 like the other ones. I took a chance on it, didn't know anything about it. If I could go back, I would leave it there. The album kind of sucks, in my opinion, or what I heard of it. And lastly, I got this. There's another new one. Did not get this record from mall. Got this at my record store. Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City. Hip hop. My favorite hip hop album of the last 3 or 4 years. Had this on CD. I'd never had it in vinyl, and my record shop got it, so had to get it. Thank you for watching. I want to kind of stop this because I don't want it to be too long. Again, I apologize for blowing up your feeds with so many contest responses and everything this weekend. On the weekend, I have a lot of time to do stuff like this. Through the week, I don't. So it may be a common thing that you'll get 2 or 3 videos of me from on the weekend. I apologize if it's annoying. There's so many videos, but again, it's just when it's sort of a convenient time for me. I love everyone. I hope everyone's doing great. Thank you for watching.